Well, it's the first day of spring, and it's definitely wet out. Hello there! Have a lot of notes, and I don't know if I'll get to them. Because I don't want you all to sit here for 6 hours. But it's been a crazy week, and not all of it has been good, but a lot of it has been, I have to admit. Or, if it hasn't been good, I can see the good in it. So I want to start off with a great phone call I had earlier in the week. Text message. So earlier this week, I had a great phone conversation with Hal Johnson. You don't know who he is? Remember this.
Body bang. How's late as usual?
Oh, yeah. Well, I know I'm late, but I'll remember to lift my feet.
Or if you happen to watch the first season ever of Amazing Race Canada, you caught Hal and his wife, Joanne McLeod, ripping up the streets of Yellowknife and many other towns throughout as well. But Hal, actually, I gotta give him a big shout out because he gave me a really motivational talk that I needed to hear.
I mean, I could tell you, well, you gotta go, Dylan, you gotta go for a walk, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, like all those the tips that we posted, the daily health tips, all 11 of those are fantastic health tips. But unless you make it a habit, it's got nothing to do with motivation. Zero. It's got nothing to do with motivation. It's all about a habit.
He gave me so many tips for this journey that I am currently on that I tried writing them all down as we were talking. But no, absolutely amazing. So Hal, thank you so much for your talk. It really helped me figure out what I need to do. Because during that talk, I realized I haven't been completely honest with myself. And that is where I need to start. I need to start with being honest with myself before I can move forward and be honest with you and then be honest with my weight loss goals. And once I have those three in check, then I'll be on a pathway to success. Make habits, not goals, is one thing that Hal told me. And then I realized if I look back on the 8 weeks, what I've been doing, making goals. What should I be doing is making things a habit. Get into the habit of writing things down. Get into the habit of waking up and going out and doing what I need to do to live that healthier lifestyle. So now instead of making goals, I'm going to make myself make habits. But I think the one thing I need to do and what Hal suggested I do is go out and get this book. Now I realize it's going to be backwards for you, so I'll put up a proper picture here for you so you can see it right. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. An absolutely amazing book so far. I haven't gotten too far in it. What habits do I have right now leading me to an unhealthy lifestyle? Leading me to be at the weight I'm at, which we're going to get into at the end of this video, I might add. So there's a whole lot more I talked about with Hal as well, but I'm going to keep that with me for right now. Still trying to digest it all because like I said, he gave me so much information that I absolutely need time to absorb it and make it a new habit for me. But that's the gist of it. It was a wonderful conversation. Woohoo! Healthy! So now I want to change the tables a little bit. And this is going to get a little bit serious. So if you don't want to see me a little bit serious, just turn it off now. But thank you for watching. So the other night, I went to weigh myself. Well, I'm at 450 pounds. Yeah, it's hard to watch. 450 pounds. To be more precise, 450.2 pounds is how much I weigh. You know, I've been telling myself this whole time that I am about 400. I'm about 400, just shy of 400, I would tell myself all the time. It was a lie. I was devastated. I was absolutely heartbroken at that number I saw on the wall. I was in a horrible place, a place that I don't go to that often. And so luckily enough, you know, as I've been trying to do, I've been very open about this. So I posted a couple things on Twitter, a couple things on Facebook that I just had weighed myself, and that I was upset about it. And I didn't think anything of it. I was too upset. I went to bed that night really upset, almost wanting to give up. I went to bed and I woke up. And I realized that number is my drive. That number is my fuel. And then on top of that, once I realized this, I got on my phone and I realized my Facebook had lit up and my Twitter had lit up with encouraging comments from friends and family. So instead of being sad, which I am, I'm not going to lie, I'm sad that I am 450 pounds. Instead of being 450 pounds, let's bring that number down. So again, thank you to everyone who has been helping me this week. I want to give a random shout out. Tom, Kira, Kristen, thank you guys so much for watching. I miss you guys. Hope you're enjoying the freezing cold in Yellowknife. Anyways, thank you again. That's where I'm going to keep it this week. A new week ahead. Next week is week 10. That's exciting. And I'll get more in that next week's vlog. Please, if you want to follow along, subscribe below. Don't ever hesitate to contact me if you have any advice for me. I would appreciate it always. So again, thank you so much to everyone and have yourself a great week.